course, this is all the products that I have been basically repurchasing for quite some time. Some products I'm going to show you are fairly new still, but I am fairly certain they will be repurchased. I got this video idea from a TikTok that I recently seen, and I thought I would turn it into a ASMR kind of a moment, since I know you could definitely make some good sounds from makeup products. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please hit that thumbs up button, smash the subscribe button as well, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I already did majority of the face off camera. I wasn't going to, but the first video that I did using all the products was already running kind of long. Now, I don't think that, many people would really care, honestly, but still, I'm gonna give you guys the quick rundown of what I used so far. I will also list all of these products down in the description box. So I first went in with the NYX, the Marshmallow Primer. This one is still a little bit of a newer product I've been using, but I really, really love it, so I'm certain I can definitely continue to purchase. But I love that it has a pump here, and when I tell you, this actually does smell like marshmallow. Girl, she smells like marshmallow. They definitely did not, or they definitely did that. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I really, really love this. Of course, the other one that I had been using that's definitely been purchased quite a bit is the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. that I also really love. So we'll go ahead and set that to the side. Now, next I went in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade Light Medium. But I really, really love this. I love, honestly, the little applicator that is on here. Which basically looks like the one that they did for their concealers. But I always will apply this first, and then I will go in on top with my actual foundation, which is the CoverGirl Trublend Foundation in L2. I also really love that this also has a pump, because I have used one before that didn't, and I wasn't really a fan. But of course, here is an unlocked and then locked. That's another thing that I love. But this is buildable coverage. It gives instant and all-day hydration, and it's literally all I can read without my glasses. But now you can definitely still peek a little bit of the glow when you apply this on top of this, but again, super, super pretty. I love it. Right. Set this up to the side. Then I go in with 3 different concealers that I've actually been using. So this first one that I use, I've actually been using for about, I think maybe not even a month now, but I really love it, and I'm sure it will definitely be repurchased. So this is the NYX Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer in Vanilla. If anyone remembers from a video, I forget how long ago now, I was using one of these that was in the shade Golden, but I went and I found a little lighter of a shade, and I've really been loving liking this so far. Of course, it does twist. Here's what the product looks like. And I've honestly just been applying this underneath my eye. It blends out like a dream. It's fairly creamy, and yeah, definitely probably another repurchase for sure. Right, I got makeup on the lid of this, but the next one I go in just the regular other spots that you would usually apply concealer down the nose, forehead, and the chin. Maybe every now and again underneath the eye too. But this is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer in Soft Beige from NYX. I don't know how good of a sound that made anymore, but it's a fairly thin applicator, but it still goes on quite nicely, honestly. Blends out like a dream. But I really love this. Alright, and then for eye primer, I've been using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in Medium Peach. Now, I really love their hydrating Camo Concealer. So I definitely had to try this. But yeah, like I said, I use this for eye primer. I really like it for that. I was using one from Revlon. The Photo Ready Eye Primer in, I think, 003. But after running out, I couldn't find it. So I know a lot of people use concealers for eye primer, so that's of course what I did. Like I said, being that I love the hydrating one, I definitely tried this one. Or wanted to try it. And then kind of quickly moving on for brows. e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Deep Brown. I'll just kind of quickly go through all of this. And then for contour, Wet n Wild's Megaglo Contour Palette. It does have a contour and a highlight side to brighten up the under eye and whatnot, but I mostly use the contour. And then this just recently that I got, maybe I think about a week ago or so, that I really wanted to try after watching a TikTok video. This is the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in All Buttad Up. Now, if you have TikTok, definitely go check out the video that I made when I first purchased this. But here is what it looks like. It's really pretty, and I swear to God, it smells like chocolate. Like, if you ever try this, definitely give it a smell, because, yeah. Alright. Last but not least that I use is, excuse me, translucent setting powder, which is from Wet n Wild. The Photofocus translucent setting powder. You can see down here what it looks like. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to make a mess again. But there's what it looks like. But I really love this. And then I just spritz the face a little bit with that Stale Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f. Which I'll of course use later on in the video. But let me put all of this away, grab the eyeshadow palettes, and we'll get right into it. Alright, so one of the first eyeshadow palettes that I am going to use, which I've only been using for about not even a couple months yet, but I find this again at Ulta, I will definitely do so. Because I have definitely been obsessed with this lately. So this is the Morphe Meredith Duxbury Artistry palette. I also found the Power Multi Effects palette. But I'm just going to be using this today. But I really love this. She definitely did that with this palette because, oh my lord, it's so pretty. I think I'm gonna kind of create a purple kind of a look today. But yeah, I honestly didn't really know. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll do some of the nude shades actually. So some of the shades over here. Just to kind of like get back in, because I haven't done that in a little bit, but so let's see. I think one of the first shades I'm gonna dip into for the crease, I think I'm actually gonna go in with, I think, Crumpet, which is this shade right here, because there's not a light enough brown in here that I wanted to use, so I'm just gonna use that. Alright, let's see if I can find my crease brush. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna grab this one from Real Techniques. Alright, pardon that, I really had to clear my throat because I didn't want to keep doing that on camera. Yeah, I'm just gonna add some of this. I'm gonna grab my mirror. But yeah, I have really been obsessed with this palette pretty much since getting it, of course. Now again, I didn't grab all of the collection that she put out, but maybe I'll somewhere down the road will. But there we go. I'm just gonna do that little bit for now. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna go in with Park Avenue, which is this brown shade right here. I do not mean to keep doing that on camera, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna get a eyeshadow brush here. Let's see. No, that's not it. I thought I had another one in there, but it's fine. But yeah, I really love this palette. She definitely did that with it when she made it. But I'm just gonna do a little bit. Got that on the eye. I really love her TikTok videos, so of course, when I finally got this, I was quite happy. I always try to support makeup artists when they put out makeup and stuff, but you know, unfortunately, I can't always do that. But whenever I am definitely able to, I'm definitely gonna have to repurchase the other products that she has. If not some. Alright, so there we go. Well, Alright, so I'm just going to use that same crease brush that I just used. And for a little bit of a darker brown, let's see, I think I'm going to dip into a little bit of, I don't want to say this wrong, but I think it's pronounced ganache. I don't want to butcher it, and I apologize, but it's this shade right here. I hope you guys can kind of see that, but I didn't want to try, but I thought I'm going to give it a whirl. Gonna dip in the tiniest bit, and I'm going to kind of darken up the outer corner a little bit. I've really been liking doing that when I do looks. Again, just the lightest touch. Never really go too crazy with this. Alright, and then there we go. Really love this so far. Alright, now on to palette number 2. So, just put that away. Alright, so this one I've basically been using for I think about a year now. So this is the Colourpop Filling Bubbly palette. Again, this is an Ulta find, fucking talk. But I am just going to use this shade right here for shimmer, which is called Pop Off. And then maybe a little bit of Noted, this shade right here for like the inner corner for an extra pop of shimmer. So I'm gonna take a flat brush like this. This is from Studio Impro. Dip into Pop Off, which is like my favorite shimmer in this palette. And we are just going to do this. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's super, super pretty. I'm gonna add a little more. But just, I am so obsessed. Then, of course, the other eye. I also want to mention in my last video to the person who commented about the background noise, I do apologize. You know, I unfortunately can't control that. Even though sometimes I wish I could. But I always try to mention that, you know, for any background noise you guys hear, you know, again, that I do apologize. You know, I live on a busy street, you know, unfortunately. So, again, of course, it's like I said, it's not always going to be quiet, not as quiet as I wish. And then again, since I don't live alone, my dad will probably be the main one who was in the background and making some kind of a noise. But like I said, I unfortunately can't control it. This is no hate whatsoever. Because like I get it. But I try my best. I did put in the description of that video though that I apologize for it. But yeah, that video was a redo. Because the previous video that I did, I wasn't really a fan of it. And I really wanted to get a video out in time for you guys. So, I refilmed it when I did because there wasn't like too much going on. But yeah, so like I said, I apologize for that. I wish I could control it, but you know, I don't have the money right now for a editing thing. So just bear with me here. I'm trying my best, I promise. I almost forgot to add that noted shimmer in the middle. So we're gonna add a little bit of that for some extra pop. Alright, and there we go. Again, super, super pretty. I'm obsessed with this palette. This is already like my second one so far, so I'm sure she'll be repurchased more. Alright, now to finish off the eyes. I'm actually going to do this part off camera, but I'm going to curl the lashes. This is an eyelash curler from e.l.f. And then my tried and true mascara, the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original in black. But there is what the wand looks like really quick. I love how this goes on and it makes the lashes look, especially now that I finally own an eyelash curler. So let me quickly do that off camera and we'll be right back to go to blush. Alright, I brought you guys in a little closer so you guys can see a little bit better. I did kind of get some mascara on the left eye underneath, but I'll fix that of course once it dries and like towards the end of this video. But I really love how this is coming out, honestly. I might actually apply another coat to the left eye because I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna try my best and use my phone for this. So if it looks like I'm staring into your soul, I apologize. Alright, there we go. That looks a little better. I tried to do that. But yeah, so there we go. Alright, now like I said, on to blush. So this I've been using for a little while now, and I'm pretty sure I will repurchase it. So this is one of the new e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes in Dusty Rosé. But yeah, I love this. I don't remember if I've mentioned this already, but someone commented on, I think it was an updated makeup look or routine or something like that, where they mentioned that they wanted to always try this but can never find their shade. And I definitely get that because a lot of the times that happens to me. You know, like especially with foundation, they'll have like every other shade but mine, and I hate that. Alright, so you literally need like the tiniest little bit of this because it is fairly pigmented. But if you're someone who likes a lot of blush, you can definitely build it up. So I'm going to take one of the e.l.f. liquid blushes. Liquid blush brushes is what I meant to say. And blend this out. But again, blends out like a dream, and I am obsessed with this. I do have a couple other ones that I still need to use, but I always somehow just go towards this one. But there we go. Now for an extra pop of pink, I'm going to go in my tried and true that I have been using since getting into makeup, honestly. The NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in Rose and Play. It's a really pretty bubblegum pink. And if I can open this, there we go. Yeah, it's a really pretty bubblegum pink, and I'm obsessed. Like, I don't know if they'll ever, like, see this video, but please, NYX, don't ever stop making this. But, again, just the tiniest little bit here. Again, really, really love this. Every now and again, I can't find this, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to cry inside. But, here we go. Again, just... oh, absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we're almost done. Let me just put these over here. Alright, now onto highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I have been quite obsessed with this for a little while now, and I also love how that little picture thing in there has not gone away since using this. Alright, I'm just gonna use my phone camera for this. But just, oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I am obsessed. I'm gonna add more because why not? I just, oh, I can't get over it. Highlighting is probably one of my favorite steps, honestly, of the makeup routine. There, underneath the brow. And then whatever excess above the brow on the forehead. Because why not? And there we go. Like if any of these brands wanted to send me makeup, I'd be okay with it. You know, if I was on someone's PR list, like, I mean, sign me up. I thought about doing that for a video too, of some brands that I've been using for a while that, you know, I mean, I don't know. Let me know if you guys would maybe like to see that. Alright, now finally on to lips. Now, I've been only using really just two products, honestly. So, for lip liner, I'm going to use a retractable lip liner in the shade Nude. I have been obsessed with this for years. Here's what the product looks like. Do a little swatch. I try to get better at that, but there's what it looks like. So I'm gonna apply this first. Start with the top. And of course the bottom. And I always go in twice. Alright, there we go. Alright, set that down. Set it to the side here. Now I am going to use their Fat Oil Lip Drip in the shade Follow Back. These are lip tints, so now again, just like with the blush, I have other shades, but somehow I always go back to this one. So here's what the applicator looks like. And again, with the smell, I don't know what they do or how brands do it, but they did that. It's got that sweet smell to it, like candy. So now we're gonna add a little bit of this. just take my beauty blender and just gently tap that in. And there we go. Now let me go ahead and take the headband off and everything, and we'll be right back. Okay, here is the final finished look, rather. I really love how this turned out, honestly. You know, like I said, all of these products and even some of the newer ones will probably be my tried and true. But yeah, like I said, definitely a lot of these products that I've been using for a while definitely are, of course. And I definitely recommend these products. Even though, like, I know we all have different skin types, some stuff might not work for us, but, you know, it'll never hurt to recommend it anyways. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Get a little random of an idea I had. Definitely hit that thumbs up button if you did. Smash that subscribe button.